Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my July favorites. I have quite a bit. I've done a lot of drugstore shopping, so pretty much all my favorites are drugstore except for like one or two things, maybe three, but yeah, but there's a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of my first favorites, I did a haul on this and I said I liked it then. It's the Physicians Formula BB cream, and I have it in the shade light, yeah. And I've really been loving this. It's what I have on my face today. It's got really good coverage for a BB cream, but it's not super thick, and it has SPF, so it's just been great for the summer. And I've almost used the entire tube, so yeah, I've really been loving this, and I recommend it for anyone that's just wanting kind of a lightweight foundation. Okay, next is also something I had hauled, and it's the Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Concealer by Maybelline, and everyone had told me how good this was, and I picked it up and I love it. I use it every day. You can see I'm already like almost halfway done with this, so I'm definitely gonna have to get me another one before long. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. It's awesome. Next is kind of a rediscovery of mine. It is the NYX HD concealer, and it's in the green for color correcting, and I use this just to kind of like spot treat and to put it on some redness that I have here on my cheeks. I'm sorry about that glare. Let's see if I can move. I don't have any on today because my skin's doing pretty good today, but on bad days where I have a lot of like blemishes or redness, I do use this before I put on my foundation and concealer, and it really helps. You can't even tell. So I've been loving this, and I'm not sure about the price of this, but it's NYX, so I'm sure it's pretty affordable. The next thing is something that I had bought at Ulta because I tested like the sample they had out, and I liked the way that it felt, but I just really hadn't like connected with it once I got it home. And it's the Japanesque Velvet Touch Finishing Powder. It's a tongue twister, and it's got the really cool packaging, and they say none of them are the same. They're all different, at least slightly, if I can get it open. And it's just a setting powder, finishing powder, whatever you want to call it. And I do not like this to it's a bit right here. I do not like this to set my foundation or concealer because I like loose powder for that. I just feel like I can't stand to be sticky even a little bit, so I have to have it completely set. I would bake my entire face if I wouldn't look like a cake. But I do like this for like touch-ups, like under my eye during the day. Like I will just literally just take my finger and kind of rub it, and you can kind of see it kind of brighten that up. It does have a nice brightening effect, and I will just take it and kind of rub it under my eyes if I feel like my concealer is creasing. And it's good for like, I'm not really oily, I'm very dry, so I don't really have to touch up my forehead or anything, but I have been liking it for under the eye touch-ups. So it's probably not worth the money for that, but after I bought it, I was like, well, I need to find something that I can use it for, that I like, and I've really been liking it for that. So I've been getting a lot of use out of it just the past couple weeks. I've discovered how I like to use it, so there's that. Okay, next is the LA Colors matte palettes. There's 5 eyeshadows in each. I'm actually wearing this one today. The only thing I have on my eyes today, eyeshadow wise, is LA Colors, and they are all from the blue denim palette, which is this is what it looks like. And that is what I did my smoky eye with today. And my inner corner highlight is a shimmer from another LA Colors palette, but everything is LA Colors. You can get this for $1.50. They are amazing. They have great pigment. They can be a little bit chalky and you have to work to blend them, but for $1.50 it's completely worth it. I love these. My sister actually told me about them, so I got them after she had recommended them, and me and her went to the Dollar General together, and I picked up a few, and then I think I went back and picked up 2 more, and then I told my mom about them, and she loves them, so she went and got her some. So I have the blue denim, brown tweed, which is probably my favorite, and it's just a very warm tone neutral. Let's like swatch a couple of these for you. I'll just swatch all of them. Okay, so here is what that is like the worst swatching ever, but this is the pigment that you get from it. That was just one quick swatch, and I think they are just really good. They're creamy, and they just, I don't know, I think they blend really well. You do have to work with them on some of the colors are more chalky. It seems like the lighter shades are more so than the dark, but they're just fantastic. And I have black lace, which is just, it goes from white to black, and this one's really good for a smoky eye. And then there's this natural linen, which is more of a cool tone neutral palette, and I really love this one as well. And it's kind of got like some purpley shades in it, and this is one that my mom got, and then she got the warmer tone neutrals that I had showed you with these swatches. And the inner corner highlight I've been wearing is from the LA Colors Shimmery palettes. They're called Glam Palette, yeah. Or maybe that's just the name of this one in the pink. Let me look at a different color. Yeah, they're all called Glam Palette. I'm not really sure. Okay, this one is called, I have Diva Glam, which is the pinks. And then I have Strange Love, which is the purples. And then I have Shady Lady, which is the blues and greens. And these are okay. I haven't played with them a whole lot, but the pigment isn't as strong as it is with the mattes. And it's kind of a hit and miss, but it comes with a lot of different shades in it, and some are better than others from what I can tell. I've been using this one right here. This is what I have as my inner corner highlight today, and I've really been liking it. It is pretty pigmented, you can see right there. Here, let me swatch a couple more. These are chalky, but like I said, they do blend good. And here's another one. So they do actually have pretty good pigment, but some of them I've noticed doesn't have it like the others. But I think these are maybe $2, something like that. They're very affordable, cheap, and for the money, they're great. I mean, if you have to work with it a little bit, I don't have a problem with that. So if you're someone that likes to take your time on your makeup anyway, I think they're a good buy. Okay, so next I'll go with something a little bit more high-end, and I got 6 new Makeup Geek. Oh, goodness. My highlighter in here busted everywhere and just fell all over me. I was scared to death. It was my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. This is just a cheap highlighter that I made in a try to DIY. And I've had it for a couple months, and my baby was playing with this palette earlier, and I guess it busted. But I would much rather that bust than my eyeshadow. So I had a mini heart attack right there. I'm not even joking. Okay, so I had to clean all that highlighter up. So back to the favorites. I'll have to vacuum in here. Oh. Okay. Let me move me over a little. Okay, so I got 6 new Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I added to my matte, not really matte, but not foiled. Some of these are not really shimmer, but velvet finish, I guess. I don't really know what they call it. It's not really shimmery, but it's not matte either. But I got 6 new ones, and I just wanted to talk about one because it was really a standout. I've used it a couple times already. I haven't had this all month, just a couple weeks, but it's already a favorite. I love it. This is called Dragonfly, and it is matte, and that is the color. And oh my gosh, look at this. I love it. I was so excited when I got this in the mail, and I've already wore it several times, and I've only had it just a little while. So I love this. I think it's beautiful. And obviously it's pigmented. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are amazing. They're my favorite. If I just had to pick one eyeshadow brand to go with, it would be Makeup Geek. I love them. But if you're in the lookout for a good greenish, bluish mermaid color, I suggest Dragonfly from Makeup Geek. It's amazing. Okay, so next I'll talk about some brushes. And all these are Drugstore, and some of them I hauled, some of them I didn't. But this is the dual eyeshadow brush, and I don't even know what the brand of this is because it don't have it on the brush itself, and I don't remember. I did haul this though in my Drugstore haul that I did last, so if you want to look it up you can. But it's just the dual-ended one that I had, and I don't really use this side. I did today for my inner corner, and it's fine for that, but this side is the one that I love. It's a huge fluffy blending brush. I do my transition with it every single day. I love it. It's fantastic. and it was just a few dollars. So go see what this is called. I got it at Rite Aid, and pick it up if you're in need for a good blending brush. Next, this is an LA Colors Professional Eyeshadow Blender. Eyeshadow now. There's my hip coming out. But this is just a tapered blending brush. It's just, you know, a medium size. Let me compare it to the other one. You can see there's quite a bit of difference. This one's quite larger and thicker. If you look at the tops especially, you can tell. So this one I love for my crease shade. After I do my transition, I go in with my crease with this one, and it's LA Colors. I got 2 in a pack actually. It came with the eyeshadow shader brush as well, and this one's also good, but I absolutely love this one. I don't use this one as much because I have another shader brush that I like better, and it's actually the e.l.f. shader brush, which is a little bit shorter, and I don't know, it's not as fluffy. But still, for I think it was $1 or $2 for both brushes. It was in a set, so you need to pick that up if you're in need for brushes. Next is the Rite Aid Renewal little itty bitty smudger brush. I wasn't for sure I was going to like this at first after I tried it a couple times, but I've been using it every day to really smoke out my under lash line. I think it's fantastic. And at first I didn't know I was going to like it because it was so small, but it does a fantastic job. I love it. And again, it's just cheap. And the other one was my other Rite Aid Renewal tapered blending, I cannot say that, tapered blending eyeshadow brush. And yeah, this is the one that was kind of crooked, but I still like it anyway. It got bent. I don't know how it got bent, but it was bent when I bought it. And it just will not straighten up, but it's still, I love it. I just kind of put the bend down towards my lid and work right in the crease, and it's really good for the price especially. It's fantastic. Okay, next, I've had this brush for a long time, and it's really nothing that special, but it's just kind of a technique I've been doing with it lately that has made me add it to my favorites, and it's the e.l.f. Professional Fan Brush, and it's super thin and it's super soft. And it doesn't pick up a whole lot of product, but when I do my highlight, I go in with this one, which is big old fat chunky brush, and that is what I highlight with right here. And a lot of times that can kind of leave like a harsh line, so what I will do is pick up just a little bit of product on this and just kind of fan it out, and that kind of blends it so that there's no like harsh highlight line on my cheek, and it's more like blended and like more airbrush looking, I guess. So I've really been liking that for this, and I think this was like $1. So that's all the brushes. Next I'm going to talk about this nail polish, which I have no nail polish on my fingers right now. I didn't get the time to paint them today. But this is by Broadway Nails. You can get this at Dollar General, and I'm sure other drugstores as well. But I love these nail polishes. I have several, but this one is one of my newest ones, and I've already wore it twice. Like, I took it off and then put it right back on a couple days later. And this one is called Broadway. Whew, just about to drop my tablet. Ugh. I'm a mess today. Okay, so this is called Broadway, and it's like this really pearlescent sky blue, and I just think it is so pretty. I love it. It looks stunning on your nails. I was so happy with it whenever I had applied it. I was like, yes, I love it. I loved it more than I thought I would even. The one thing about these nail polishes is they smell like straight up spray paint. But that doesn't bother me, but that's what they smell like. Okay, next I have 2 lip glosses. One is by Hikari, I guess that's how you pronounce this brand. And it is in the shade Salsa. And it's just this really pretty, like, vibrant red lip gloss, and it is pigmented. I wear it by itself. If you look on my Instagram, it's the same name as my YouTube channel, Hopie Dee Beauty. And if you look at my Minnie Mouse inspired makeup, this is the only thing I had on my lips. I had no liner, I had no lipstick, nothing. It was just this, and it's very pigmented, and it's sticky, so if you don't like sticky gloss, you probably won't like it, but I like sticky gloss. It doesn't bother me. So I'm not sure how much that was. It was gifted to me, so I don't really know anything about the brand. The next is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Lip Gloss, in Lilac Theater, and I've showed this before, but it was in a haul, and it's just this purpley bluish lip gloss, and I don't know, I just love it. I've been into purple toned lips lately. I didn't used to, but I really love this one. It makes my teeth look white, and I really like to add this over top of other lip glosses just to give it like that hint of a blue tone, if that makes sense. So, but I really like this. I want to try some more colors if they still have them. Okay, the next thing has been the star of the show, and this is by Profusion, which I've never seen anywhere but TJ Maxx, and I got this for $4, and it is the Studio Blush Palette, and it's just got cheap packaging. This is just like plastic, but the blushes are amazing. I'm like not even joking. I'm wearing this one today. Actually, I wear this one almost every day. It's the perfect everyday blush that pretty much goes with any eye makeup look. But I've had this for a couple weeks, and it's the only blushes I've wore in over 2 weeks. Like, I haven't even touched any of my other ones. I want to swatch these for you. And they are so soft. They're completely like buttery is what people say. Well, these are buttery. They feel like cream almost. And they are so pigmented, it's ridiculous. I'm actually going to check out a few more things from this brand because they have eyeshadows and stuff. I don't know if they'll be this good, but for the money, I mean, they're just a couple dollars for each item. So I thought it was worth it to try because these were just like a hidden gem, I think, because they're amazing. So, oh my gosh, I keep swatching like ridiculously. So here are the swatches, just one swap. I mean, it wasn't even anything major, but they are amazingly pigmented. They last all day. They're super soft. You actually have to be really careful with them or you will get clown cheeks really super fast. But they are just beautiful, especially for the price. I have my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette here, which this one is mostly shimmery except for two, I think, and these are all matte, but it doesn't even compare, not even close. Okay, like I'm gonna swatch, I'm like a mess, look at my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna swatch this peachy shade, which looks almost the same. Here, let me show you. This one and this one look like basically the same color, so I'm gonna swatch them both side by side and show you the difference in the pigmentation. Okay, so this one and this one are from Profusion, and these two are from the Urban Decay palette. So, and that's just one swap with each. These are amazing. They're soft, they're pigmented. You actually have to be careful that you don't get clown cheeks with them. They're just amazing. And the color payoff with them is like the Becca blushes, only these are actually softer than Becca blushes. But like my Nightingale, it's just as pigmented as this. It's crazy. Like one little tap and that's it. Okay, last thing is not a makeup product, but it is a beauty product, and this is just a little holder of some sort. I keep my pencils and eyeliners and mascaras in there so I can just reach them easily. And it's a mirror and it spins, and I got this at TJ Maxx for $10, and I just love it. I think it's so cute and pretty, and it just sits out on my vanity, and yeah, so I love that. And one more thing is this is just from Dollar General. It's the nail polish remover, and it's just the it's got like the little spongy thing you stick your fingers down in, and this works fantastic, so much better than, actually my mom gave this to me, and it's so much better than like using cotton swabs. So yeah, that is it. That's everything I've been loving this month. I hope you all enjoyed. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'll talk to you later. Bye.